guys, welcome to Topanora's channel.
Today's topic is about honeymoon. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Give us your experiences about the night, about how some expectations the honeymoon, vitu kama what to carry, the budget, is it even important? Yeah, I would like us to talk about such things. And let's start about the honeymoon night. Yeah, we start with you.
Yes. I had heard people say how tired they were the night of the wedding, that they just went and slept. I thought it was a joke. I was so tired. I don't know if it is the gown that was too heavy or something, but I was so tired on that night. I just slept like the whole way.
Wow, and I know the guy was fuming. It must.
No, he was also tired.
So they both slept.
Yes.
You know, it's like back-to-back organizing, you know. So
And dancing
everything.
day.
Dancing the whole day. You've not slept the previous night.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You
Just
just
watch the whole. You don't know which bride sleeps
At
the whole
the
night.
night.
Actually, we have never had
like
one.
8 hours.
Yeah,
8 hours.
Yeah, so me, by the way, the whole time, I slept. I personally slept. We both slept.
Until morning.
He was so tired.
Wow.
Yeah. Nasikia kichwa inaniuma. You know, like after a long day, you feel like your head is.
And maybe you haven't eaten.
You
Like
feel
me, I didn't get time to eat seriously. So,
Ukafika ukalala.
But that's
Just
fine.
shower.
Thelma didn't sleep.
As we had planned that on that first night we are going to rest, so we were supposed to rest, but that wasn't true kabisa, because it's honeymoon.
Yeah.
So we were up very early the next day, especially my husband. He was up very early. After that day, after 12, he was up. The day is over. We decided the wedding day
It's
the
over.
day.
Oh, ilisha.
Midnight. So sahi hii ni siku mpya. Tuanze siku. Yeah, but anyway, experiences are different.
Yeah, true.
I also think like the honeymoon night, there is that expectation that most of us have. Something has to happen. Yeah. During the honeymoon night, so you need to have had somebody tell you like what to expect, because unajua mara mingi hizi counseling za churchish, you are just told
The
basics how the wife builds the home and the man, you know, na sana inakuanga ni ladies ndio wanaambiwa sana.
Yeah,
you know, I listen to
not
these
sure.
things hata kwa hizo vitu za counseling, unaona inakaa like you have been told so many things within 30 minutes, lakini ya mwanaume ni kama dakika 10 imeisha hata hakuna story. Unaona? But there's so much, you just told how like to build a home and all that, but you're not told the real thing, like
What really
ukifika
happened?
hapo. And then I think honeymoon night inakuwa sana difficult for the church girls who have been churchish from when you were small. Ujaventure huko nje, haujui how it is done, how to go about it, and then haukuwa na mtu wa kukuambia, unaona? Yeah, I don't know kama mmesikia watu ama umekuwa na hiyo experience ya like, you know, you especially the issue sex with na mambo ya traditions zetu ni like a taboo, unaona? Yeah, so unapata nobody want to tell you how it is, and you have to learn on your own. Sasa hiyo part ya learning ndio inakuanga issue tricky. Yeah,
Especially if you're both learning on your own.
yeah. I think ile yenye the other one is learned and does not want to tell you that they know, so that you don't judge them. Yeah.
Like that point.
Sindio, akona ile expectation like vile unafaa kufanya na wewe hujui unafaa kufanya nini na hataki kukuambia. Usiseme alikuwa What do you think?
For me, I'd go with the first your intro, I'd say I was well prepared for honeymoon. Nilikuwa nimeambiwa kama 98% of what I needed to hear. And one of the most important points was it's not going to be fun at first because, you know, depending let me not assume, depending on whether you are a virgin or whether you had tried before, or even generally depending on your body. There are some people whose first time wasn't painful, but for me, I was well prepared. They told me that there'd be pain, utakuwa na pain, and that was not an exaggeration. There was pain, but again, they'd given us lube. They'd given us our best couple had bought lube, so we knew kukienda kubaya tutatumia lube. And the best advice I think I'd gotten was enjoy yourselves. Hata kama haitakuwa story ya sex, honeymoon only comes once. Like enjoying yourself during that honeymoon, do the basic. Like you guys are knowing, are getting to know each other. So have fun and have fun with that, you know.
So honeymoon is important.
Honeymoon is important.
I think on that issue, some of us, you grew up into how bad this thing is. So even going in the marriage, you find like kuna watu wako na zile za like huyu wa mtu anataka bad manners, anataka tabia mbaya, unaona? So like, you know, this thing is in the emotions na your mind and everything, not so much the action. So unaona ako na ile fear, ako na ile kitu ya like it's a bad thing. So I enjoyed the whole process. Anaona ni kama kitu sifai kuwa na
Because umekataza and then all of a sudden unaambiwa now fine.
Now you unaambiwa get married and you know it will happen, but you're not told then. You told me all along it was so bad, and then why now? On the issue of honeymoon, I would like us to add on budget and what to pack for honeymoon.
Okay, me personally, I'd say when it comes to the budget, make sure you have prior discussed with your partner what amount you want to cater in for the budget and where. I feel like booking in advance is very good, you know, before you use all the money in the wedding and then nafika time ya honeymoon hata mjui mali mnaenda. I'd rather you have a good honeymoon and like a small wedding than the opposite, you know, because honeymoon is something you're going to remember in a long time, you know. So my advice would be pay in advance, like book really early, sort like scout for where you want to go early in advance, and then you book early, and then also do your best to inform the hotel that you're actually coming in for a honeymoon. Just don't go and book the hotel, I've just come in, because sometimes you find you get the advantages of these small packages they usually have for people who are coming for honeymooners. So you get the benefits, you know. But if you didn't say you're coming for honeymoon, no one knows. You're coming in for a holiday. You know. So I feel like organizing early in advance is key, and prioritizing it before you even do things about the wedding is also very key.
What about what to carry?
What to carry? I think first, I feel like for on the ladies' perspective, things like wipes, pads, we can start from there, like self-care, you know, intimate hygiene. So I feel wipes, it's called what? Pads,
panty liners. And then depending on where you're going, swimming costume.
Yes. If you're going in a beach,
to a beach,
even
a tropical place,
swimming pools.
And depending on the time, if it's July, you're not going to swim when it's cold. So depending on.
So, and what about if the man is planning to surprise you? You don't know where you're going for the honeymoon?
Be ready for all seasons.
I think packing in advance.
Yeah,
You never know.
packing
Just
in
be
advance.
prepared. Just always be prepared. So even if you're not sure, okay,
Even if it's a surprise, you need to
yeah,
pack
you need to.
in advance together. Maybe now
But
if
I'm
you
like,
don't know.
why would somebody, even if it's a surprise, I'm like, at least they should give you a
Hint
hint.
about,
You know,
maybe
because-
carry a costume.
yeah,
carry
yeah.
something warm or something.
Mm. You can just pack blindly.
Yeah,
And also our
exactly.
sunscreen.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
if it's the tropical climate, a sunscreen is key.
And then to take you aback on
Mhm.
budget, I think it's also wise, especially if you're depending on the gifts to be your honeymoon cash. Maybe you're on a really tight budget, and you're depending on the gifts that come in to be what you use on the honeymoon.
Yeah.
I think it's wise to use half or even a quarter of the amount that you're given, because honeymoon is equally important.
Yeah.
Maybe you
Yeah.
could use a quarter of the money or half of the money, depending on your finances and depending on how much you've received,
Yeah.
and then go on honeymoon with that, because honeymoon is only once.
It's only once.
It's only once. And still, you'll still have cash to come back. You see, you've just used a portion.
Yeah.
You'll still have cash to come back with when you're settling down now with your spouse in the house. Yeah.
True.
Yeah. I also would not advise someone to take a loan.
No.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because
Don't take
many
a
people
Do
do
that
that.
for
Yeah.
honeymoon. Yeah, true.
Live within your means.
If you can afford one day, do one day.
One
day.
Yeah.
If you can afford 2
3
days,
days,
2 weeks,
2 days.
you do you.
Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah.
you can
And
afford.
also you can survey, maybe you can get a good place that
Yeah.
is cheaper.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, and save. You can get a place maybe in Nairobi. You don't
Yeah.
have to go to
Exactly.
another place.
Another
Then you
place.
find that money can work.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Wow.
so true.
It's true. Yeah, because people sometimes you try to please everybody. Okay, like, who are you pleasing?
Who
By
are you
taking a loan?
pleasing?
Yeah. Who are you pleasing? Honestly, so I feel like taking a loan for a honeymoon and even a wedding. I feel
Yeah,
that's a no.
Even a
That's
wedding.
a no.
That's a no. It's something. Yeah. That's
But the way that the wedding, when you're doing the wedding, I would rather you spend less
yes.
than
Exactly,
too
yeah.
much for the
For the
honeymoon.
honeymoon
Yeah.
and after. And life
Mhm.
after.
Because guys
Yeah.
from the wedding and people sometimes you won't even remember. But honeymoon is special for you too. Like
Yeah.
to you too. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's true.
And then don't exhaust everything, then come back broke.
yeah, that's a
The
good
point
point.
you're saying, yeah.
That's a good point. You don't exhaust everything, then come back.
Yeah.
I'm not mafuta. You have nothing.
Exactly.
You know, then you start borrowing
Rent.
people money. You don't
But
have
then
rent.
You don't have rent.
Eh.
In
Kuna
fact,
ka
set
story.
aside rent.
Eh?
Sorry.
A story for a certain couple that went on honeymoon, and then they are like calling, hawana hata fare ya kurudi.
What?
Yeah. And
That's
then
the
they-
essence of budgeting.
That's the essence of
Yeah.
budgeting.
Yeah.
Maybe
Wana
they
goja
shouldn't
hizo
have
ni
gone
nini?
to a
They
place
shouldn't
they
have
couldn't
gone.
afford.
Like
Or
the way
maybe
they
they
know
saw
people.
things they wanted to buy things maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Na
But-
kuna wengine hata like wanaanza kufungua hizo bahasha ndio you finish up paying
Bills,
bills.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I would rather you do
Work
the
with them.
yeah
with
Bare
what you
minimum.
can.
that
the wedding.
wedding that you can
Yeah.
afford, then go for the honeymoon that you can afford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's true.
That's a wrap for today. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell below. And then if you have anything to add on honeymoon, please comment on the comment section. And if you have a question, feel free to ask. Thank you.
Bye.